If there is an understatement about foreign policy, it's to say that the world is a very complicated place. Of course, it has long been that way. Great power competition is not new. It goes back to the contest between civilizations along the Nile and the Euphrates. Some people pine for the simplicity of the Cold War when there were just two superpowers. But let's not kid ourselves. Avoiding nuclear catastrophe was no easy task. And even then, there were conflicts on every continent, from Suez to Latin America to Vietnam, of course. Since then, we passed through the unipolar moment, 15 years from the fall of the Berlin Wall to the Al-Qaeda attacks, 11/9 to 9/11, when America was the sole superpower. Did we use that time as wisely as we should? Historians will disagree, but what we do know is that the world is a lot messier and more dangerous today than it was then. To that, we have to add the notion of speed and technology, which have transformed the world in which we live. And we add the frightening reality that some of the fundamentals of the world, our belief in democracy, our belief in international institutions, our belief in rules that govern relations among nations, are either breaking or, even worse, they are broken. It's in that context that we look at the world of 2024, a world of multiple wars that threaten the global order, a world of a coming strategic culture clash between communist China and democratic capitalist America, a world of rising authoritarianism and tired institutions and weaker global rules than at any time since the 1930s. A decade we all want to forget, but one we forget at our peril. In this world, the role of America really is indispensable. It was so at the height of the Cold War, and it remains so today. It makes no sense to say whether it is more so or less so. It simply is. It's in this environment that I feel assured after today's conversation with Jake Sullivan. This isn't meant to be a partisan comment and shouldn't be interpreted as such. It's because Jake clearly represents an advisor to the president who appreciates the complexity of today's world and the indispensable role America plays. I may not agree with everything the Biden administration does, and I don't, in the Middle East or elsewhere around the world. But I appreciate the president and his national security advisors